Hi guys, good afternoon. It's your girl Salome Basi again, and today I will say welcome to my channel. I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm really pumped up for this. Let's go into what we have for today. Today I want to talk about some of us are going to invest in real estate, and we're just trying to figure out how does this thing really work. What do I have to do? How do I have to get started? So this recording is really for you. So are you interested in investing in real estate? I know probably you've heard real estate is one of the sweetest, safest, and most beautiful form of investment you could ever make. It has worked in the 90s, it has worked in the 80s, it has worked in the 70s, and it's still working in 2021. I held myself back from using the F word. I tend to use it a lot, so don't mind me. So yeah, you want to start out in real estate. What do you have to do first? What's the most important thing before you get started? So this recording is basically for people just wanting to start out in real estate. If you've been in real estate for a long time, probably it will still help you, but basically it's for people just starting out in real estate. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it right now. Do it right now. And if you already enjoy my vibe, like my video because you're gonna forget it, and turn on the notification button so that you'll be one of the first persons to watch me when I post a video. So this channel is basically for real estate content, real estate investment, and every of it. So let's go back to what I'm gonna talk about today. So you want to start out in real estate. What's the first thing you need to do? How do we want to get started? The first thing I'm gonna advise you is figure out your goal. Why do you want to invest in real estate? What is pumping you up? Are you trying to save up money? You know, people invest in real estate for two reasons. Either as a save, as a storing up of value. You know, people like gold. You just want to, instead of having your cash in a bank that might devalue because of one thing or the other. So you're just like, okay, let me put my cash into a property, let it be sitting there and be increasing in value for me. Yeah, it works too. But this video, for the purpose of this recording, I'm gonna do this for people looking to grow their wealth of real estate. So you're trying to grow your wealth, you're trying to make more money, and you want real estate to work for you. So this recording is basically for you. So yeah, let's get started. So as I said before, you go dive in, you just have to figure out your why. And when you get your why together, you have a goal. What is the goal for coming into real estate? Do you have a long-term goal? Do you have a short-term goal? The long-term goal would mean you tying up your money into an investment property that would yield value years to come. A short-term goal is having a cash flowing form of investment, that comes like we already have it figured, like from the name, short-term and long-term. So I don't think we should go down to those details. So what are the kind of investment you can go into for the short term? As for the short term, you could choose to go into short-let apartments. In other words, can use Airbnb. So shortlet apartment is basically just having a rental property that people get to stay in, and they pay you daily for it. So it's a much a more modernized and more lucrative way of going into the rental property market. So instead of having people pay you annually, which is less becomes a lesser return. So you just go into the short-let market, short-let business, Airbnb, whatever you call it. So it's a very fertile industry. So one of the leading companies, Shortlet Homes, of 2019, they published a total of 21,000 bookings for the year. I mean, that's a whole lot. Imagine, and their property range is between 100 and 160,000 per day. So imagine 1,000 people paying you at least 100,000 per day. You don't want to do that numbers. So the shortlet market, especially if you're living in Lagos, which this recording is majorly for. If you're living in Lagos, though aside Lagos, you can still implement this, yeah. So if you're living in Lagos, basically, or Abuja in Nigeria, and you're thinking of where to get started in real estate, so this is a very fertile industry. And the good thing about this is that the market isn't saturated. is less competitive. Like a lot of persons are still coming to the realization of what is really really there. So I have friends that are already invested in it, and they're doing really pretty well. So that is one of them if you're looking to invest for the short term. Another form you could invest into is buying a property off plan or at the early construction stage. So you can choose to buy a property at an off plan stage. Off plan basically it means that the property is not yet physical. What you have is a 3D design, an idea of what the property is going to look like. So you're just buying into the developer's vision or the architect's drawing, and waiting for what happens. So it's actually a very very sweet form of investment. So last time I made a recording on about a property I had visited 3 months before. When I went to that property, it was selling for 45 million naira, but coming back 3 months after, this property was selling for 55 million naira. Calculate the difference. So I did another recording too about a property at Chevron we had visited, a fully detached 5 bedroom. When we visited that property was selling for 80 million naira. Guess what? 6 months after, this property was selling for 170 million. And guess what? It was just one unit left, and someone was already waiting in line to pay for that property. Can you calculate the difference? So what other property, what kind of investment can give that much money if not real estate? I mean something legit. So aside that, yeah, I still want to share another one story. So there's this property we had going at Idado. If you're familiar with the Lagos Island, you probably know what I'm talking about. So this property earlier, the developer, he was he was desperate actually. So he needed money. It was like he was just pumping us up. If you find a developer an investor, anybody that wants to buy, even if it's 25 million, it was a 2 bedroom apartment, even if it's 25 million, I'm willing to take him. I mean, it was still difficult. People come, see it, complain, this, that, and I like. But when this property was finished, it was really, really lovely. It was really, really fine. We had 5 people queuing up to get that same property for 40 million naira. So you know what I'm talking about. So this is a very very beautiful market, a very very rich market. This is the kind of market you go into and you just see you're making money every day. So aside that, if you don't want to go to any of these, you don't want to go through the stress of scouting for a good investment property, you don't want to go through the marketing and management of a Shortlet or Airbnb property, you just want to just relax and have your money take care of you. So you should partner with a developer for a construction project. So that's one of the most beautiful ways people are also making money. I mean, thanks to this era, a lot of innovations are coming in where people can make so much money off real estate. So you can partner with developers and their ongoing projects. So we have the likes of Sujimoto. Yeah, if you're in the luxury space in Lagos, it's a popular real estate company. So you have the likes of Sujimoto. They have investment plans for people looking to invest in real estate. So you just get to share in their profits with them. So I think I don't really know their interest rate, but you can go into their website and everything, their Instagram, check them out. They have an investment plan for anyone looking to invest in real estate. So you can go into another real estate company that offers that is Xylus Homes. Yeah, this is about, you can invest from as little as 100,000. They have 35% for a year and 15% for 6 months. So that's the interest rate, 35% interest rate for a year, and 6 months 15% interest rate. So it's really really beautiful. It's really beautiful. You just have to relax. They have I think this is for land banking. Yeah, so you just invest with them, and you enjoy, you know, what comes out of their investment too. So aside that, I think in the Shortlet space we have Green Place Apartment. They have an investment plan as well for people looking to invest. I think that is about 25% or something per month. So you just look up these people up, and or if you need further information about them from me, you just send me a message, and I'm gonna do that right now. But I don't really like talking. It's like I'm just talking to myself alone, you know. There's this feeling you're just on the camera and just talking to yourself. So if you're listening to me, if you're liking me, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, I'd like you to or if you have opinion, if you have another thought on other forms of investing in real estate for the short term, please, I'll appreciate a comment, and comment. Let other people get to hear from you too, aside just hearing me just talking. So, and meanwhile, if you haven't liked this video, you really should. It helps me, create more better content. It helps me understand that you actually, I'm doing good and you enjoy what I'm doing, so that I could get you good content for real estate as well. Or if you have a specific topic you want me to talk about, please drop it on the comment section, and I'll read it through. So the other form, we're talking about going back there. So if you're looking to invest for the long term, what do you have to do? Long-term investment, I mean, at first, like, it doesn't really sound as bad as it looks. It's just all about figuring out where are people going 5 years, 10 years from now, and going there first and having to receive them as a landlord is a really, really beautiful form of investing too. I mean, the VI, Ikoyi, Lekki we're seeing here, people invested in it in the long term and they're ripping it off now. I mean, Lekki, a plot of land in Lekki is worth about 500 million naira per plot. So it's a beautiful form of investment, but you just have to be patient and have the insights to know a good investment property to buy. Figuring out where are people going to 5 years, 10 years from now, and being there first. So that's basically more about you buying a land property ahead of time. So it's actually a cheaper form too than the short term. So if you're looking to invest in buying land property, you have to figure out the economy statistics of the location. What is guaranteeing you that people are going to come in here 5 years and you will start making your money? So better for you if you can buy in a large scale when you figure all of this out. So that's all mostly about the long-term investing. But these are not really limited. Real estate is a large industry. There are other forms of investment, but for the purpose of people just investing for the first time at the beginning stage, if you're just coming into real estate, this is the kind of investment portfolio I'll recommend for you, so that you don't fall into, make a lot of mistakes. All of that options, comes with a little bit of more experience in the real estate sector. So if you need someone to talk to about a real estate project you want to go into, you need a friend to chat about real estate with. So I really would like to be that person. I love real estate. I've been here for half a decade now. Been here in real estate. I've worked with different investors. I've worked with different developers, and I've seen all I need to see to be able to be a really, really good chart mate for real estate. So yeah, if you're looking to buy properties in Lagos, you need someone to guide you. You need someone to help you through. I'm definitely absolutely in for it. So send me a message, talk to me. I'm on all social media platforms, and a link to my website is on the description. So reach me whenever you need me. I'm all here. So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'll really, really appreciate if you can, and I really like that. So it will give me the vibe that, okay, I'm doing something here and people are liking it, I should do more. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm Salome Basi again, and I'll come around again, and until then, au revoir.